so smart. We're on the cusp of gaining this. We're so close to AGI, or we're so close to this to get people to keep fuck thumbing the bread out and keep paying. And so that's where I'm at, where it's like, I know, like you said, they're already, it is, that's what is scary though. It's already at the spot where it could take so many jobs
Yeah, and that's my thing is
like
even now
that.
it's just even current state as far as like
Yes.
jobs my type job, basically job I have,
Yeah.
it's where it's gonna be huge disruptor, and not saying it's gonna take over the world, but I'm just saying like it's gonna
No.
disrupt.
Like for
Right.
instance, at McDonald's, a
Oh
cashier.
yeah,
Like they
simple
don't even
customer
want. I
service.
went
Oh
in
yeah.
a handful of years ago. I went into the McDonald's by my house, and they had the kiosks where you just order.
Oh
You
yeah.
go up and order from it, and you don't even need somebody that you need two people to run a kitchen, three people, and that's
Yeah,
it. You don't
and
even need a
they have
cashier
some
anymore.
places where they have even kitchens fully automated in pilot like cities.
I
Like,
mean, I agree. You're right. We do agree a lot, and we just say different shit. But I that is the thing that I think is startling that people do need to understand or look at is, or just recognize is that like if another COVID type situation happened again, the amount of jobs that would just fucking disappear
yeah,
overnight are insane because they've already advanced this to a certain point and companies have already put in these safeguards almost like a buffer dog. When somebody knows their dog's about to die,
yeah,
that some people will buy another dog ahead of time just so that when the one dog passes they already have one and they don't feel like they went out and, you know what I mean? So it's
yeah.
like
No,
they
yeah,
already
I
have
talked
these
about that.
things
My
in
wife.
place.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
have these things in place already where it's like, hey, when this happens, okay, if another big, disaster or something happens, like bam, automation, or if they increase the minimum wage to a certain point, okay, we cut our employees in half, cut
yeah,
our employment in half, and it's like have robots do the rest. Like they already have automated forklifts and stuff. So yeah, man,
yeah. And again, a lot of
it's
what I talk about is even I would say yeah like the extent of it just being at least in just as a foundational idea. Just think what is the internet connected to, and
yeah,
how. And again, I'm just talking about just. I'm not saying this could take that away. I was just talking
no,
about like if just think
no, no,
about
no,
people
no,
being able to hack things. If people can hack into your home, people can like Stephanie's talked about wanting to get a lock that you just put in numbers from. Like, no, I always want a key. I don't want to
yep,
ever be in a situation where that thing malfunctions or somebody's able to hack into it. And that's
yep,
without considering AI. That's just again comes back to the Internet of Things, or not even that, just technology. Just like some things you want to keep from me, for myself, I want to keep mechanical and of a nature that it can't be tampered with or somehow infiltrated.
no, man. I
I'm
mean,
never gonna get one of those. It's because Stephanie's
no,
talking about it, I'm
you
like,
don't need any of that.
uh.
Everything, even your like, don't even get a Nest. Don't get
Oh yeah.
anything that can control your AC and heat and all that.
Yeah.
Leave that to what it is because like
I agree.
whenever there was when the freeze was happening here in Texas like a couple years back, when we had a nasty freeze and it knocked out a bunch of power, um, they were ending up like people that even had power, but they had the Nest or the smart home thermostats. They were getting notifications that like they couldn't even turn their shit on because the
Yeah.
power grid it was like a fail-safe, something in the system that was telling their like, no, you can't turn on because we're trying to conserve energy.
Right. And
So
yeah,
they
so
ended up
yeah,
they ended up
forget
making
I
it to where you
pre-AI.
couldn't
It's
turn
like
your heat on.
yeah, like something could get hacked, or if it's just a system that can
Uh,
malfunction because again, that thing is connected to some system that they were able to say no to conserve power. It's like
yes.
no, I don't want certain. Yeah, that.
There's so many things you should just leave. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like
Yep.
there's certain things that like I think it's cool to maybe have Bluetooth lights to where you can change your
Exactly.
lights like
I'll
you have at
embrace
your
it
house.
in a
That's cool.
controlled way as I
But
can. Yeah.
in ways of like when it comes to security
Oh
and
yeah.
safety and like your comfort and what you're paying for at your home,
The
absolutely
old-fashioned
not.
way is
Like,
the best.
nah, man. Yeah, I agree, and that's one thing we always do agree. But we
Yeah.
have a funny way of finding that intersection.
Yeah, yeah, because I'll
Um,
embrace technology, but at the same time, yeah, I know when it comes to security and safety, there's like, and yeah, again, if something can be hacked or malfunction that's of a has critical implications, it's like, you know,
no, want nothing
that's
to
just
do with it.
crazy. If even you've seen like movies where like, and again, I don't even know choose like people get paid if you get a current pacemaker, which is it's
Oh
you
yeah,
can't do
yeah.
anything. They have an app and they can control, which is great. I mean, that it again, it's great, and it's almost like, well, if it's dying or this, then I'll go with this. But it is interesting that even in a great, it's great because it's technology and it's doing amazing things. But then just thinking of the vulnerability that might potentially have. Again, it's that or dying. Of course, I'll take that, and there's the risk it malfunctions or something. But again, it's just interesting.
On the thing of pacemakers before we wrap it up, that just made me think: how likely of the possibility do you think the future of like a repo men like movie